Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today I'm using Macard's Bachelorette full press on nails, and I have fallen in love with these guys. It came with 4 different colors, so a pink, the darker nude on my left hand, the medium nude on my right, and then an even lighter nude. So I just love the variety of color in these tips. Very, very nice. They are AV plastic, but that's fine. I'm going back to my Born Pretty Fall Winter collection I just unboxed, and I'm using BPCC04, which is that beautiful mustard yellow shade. I'm also going to be using Born Pretty's glitter top coat because I felt like it just went really nice with the set. But I wanted to use that color in particular out of the fall winter collection from Born Pretty because I just feel like it's an absolute perfect shade for fall. I'm also using these maple leaf glitters as well. They are definitely a go-to for me around the fall autumn season, and I'm going to be using this rose gold striping tape as well. I have so many different colors in striping tape and never use them. So I did want to try to do just a very simple design with striping tape today. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and buff the shine off of all of the nails. So when I initially applied these nails, I did full prep because I ended up keeping these nails on for like a week. So I do still have them on right now that I'm doing the voiceover, and it's been like a week and 3 days and they are still here. Very important when you're sizing your nails, make sure you get a nail that actually fits all of your nails from sidewall to sidewall. I kind of rushed putting these on, and some of them were a little smaller than they needed to be, and that's just something that you don't want to do. I did not have any kind of lifting at all, and the nails stayed on until I was ready to take them off. But still, it does cause lifting to put on a smaller nail, so take your time when doing that. I did go ahead and push back my cuticles, and I removed the dead skin from around my cuticle, roughed up the surface of my natural nail with my E-file and a fine grit sanding band, and then I applied Macard's Dehydrator and Young Nails Protein Bond, 2 coats of that onto my nail. I then went in with Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue as a base gel and cured that for 30 seconds and applied these tips on with that same 6-in-1 gel, just flash curing them on for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then once they were all applied, I did a full 60-second cure in my lamp, and they applied beautifully. I didn't really need to do any type of extensive filing to like make the cuticle flushed, although it is pretty good, and I recommend that you do that for a more natural look. But looking at my nails now being a week and a half old, they still look very good. You cannot tell they are press-ons, and yeah, I love that effect. So what I did is I used some base gel and I left that wet, and I'm now just applying these maple leaves at the tip of my index finger, just how I want, kind of like I wanted to kind of like fade them down. Didn't do such a good job, but I am putting them just how I want. And for the maple leaves, I'm using a mixture of like gold, like reds, oranges, and that mustard yellow type of leaves, just to kind of go with the gel polish that I did choose for this particular set. But I'm laying them in the gel, and before laying most of them off camera, I did go ahead and like fold them over so they would lay correctly. And then I cured for 30 seconds, and now I'm coming back with that same 6-in-1 nail glue that I applied the tips with, and I'm going to encapsulate. I love this gel for encapsulation, and I did go on Born Pretty's website to see if I can find it like standalone, if you can just buy the 6-in-1 nail glue, and I did not see it. So I may just buy another nail glue tip kit so that I can get some more, because I do not want to run out of this. This is like the best encapsulation gel I've come across yet. So I'm just lightly going over the glitters with it, and making sure I fully like cover all of the glitters, and then I do hold my finger upside down for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I flash cure. So I did a second coat off camera of that gel as well, to make sure that every glitter was fully encapsulated, and that you could no longer feel them, and it worked amazingly. So now I'm going on my middle finger and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just placing maple leaves right into the wet base gel. So with the base gel I applied to the nail, it's just a normal base gel, not the 6-in-1, because it really doesn't matter what type of base gel you use. You just want to make sure you put a nice layer, so that the glitters kind of sink into the base gel. And again, it's the same application as far as just picking random leaves and placing them in the wet gel. Once they were all set, I cured for 60 seconds, or 30 seconds, and then went back over it with the 6-in-1 nail glue. 2 coats of that, curing for 30 seconds in between each coat to go ahead and encapsulate these glitters. And I must say, I really loved how these nails came out. Now, I will say with my middle finger, I kind of overdid it with the gel, so they were a bit bulky, and you know, it's nothing that a little filing and shaping can't fix. But yeah, they were just a bit bulky to me, that middle nail. But overall, I still really did like this design. I feel like a gel X method like this is very beginner friendly, because you can like duplicate or replicate even an acrylic set that you see. If you have the right colors and items, you can replicate it with just a gel X set, and it's very beginner friendly with no harsh chemicals or anything that needs to be used to achieve the nail set. And yeah, so I really enjoyed this application. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you to anyone that takes their time to watch my videos. It's greatly appreciated. Watching my videos to the end helps your girl out a lot, so I would appreciate it if you stayed and also joined the family if you have not done so already. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. And to anyone that's been previously subscribed and always shows up and shows love, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all so much. So as you can see, I did the same thing with my pinky, but just by the cuticle, I applied the maple leaves and then faded up and left the tip of this nail just with that lighter nude shade. And I just love it. I love these maple leaves. I love just how they shimmered on the nail, like even now looking at them today. Such a beautiful set of glitters. And I did get these glitters off Amazon, and I will link them down below if you are interested. Yeah. Also wanted to let you know, since I am using Born Pretty products today, they are having their 12th anniversary sale starting today, September 24th, until September 30th, where you can receive an additional 20% off using the code linked right here on the screen. I'll also have that down below, but it is valid through those dates, and I would say take advantage. Now, if you missed the sale for whatever reason, I always have a discount code SHEENA10 that you can use to receive 10% off your purchase. So either way, your girl got you, and I recommend you checking out Born Pretty. So now I'm going into file shape and buff, and I did not show it all on camera, but I'm starting with my 8080 Pana hand file I got off Amazon, and I'm just shaping the sides first. I am doing my non-dominant hand, so with filing, I kind of move my hand versus the file to try and get the filing down packed. I'm just working a little bit more on working with my non-dominant hand so that I'm able to try and get a little better at that. But yeah, I'm going ahead and shaping it, and I'm just going to show a piece of this middle finger and then do the rest off camera. Once that is set, I'm now going in on my ring finger and my thumb with a layer of base coat gel, and then I'm going to cure for 30 seconds because now I'm going to go in with that gorgeous, and I kept saying mustard. I'm not using the mustard one. This one is more like a burnt orange. So I'm going in with that really pretty burnt orange, born pretty color, and I feel like it just went really, really well with all of the glitter combinations that I did choose to use. So I'm doing one coat on camera, and then I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds, and I do a second coat off camera, also curing that for 30 seconds as well. Then I'm taking that Born Pretty glitter top coat, and I'm going over just the two nails with that burnt orange shade on it. And I love how it gave this nail a glisten. This is a top coat, so once I place this glitter onto those two nails and cure, these two nails are set and done. Just a very simple design I decided to do today. And this is always a go-to. If you've been watching my channel, you know I use the heck out of this glitter top coat because it's so freaking cute. So now I'm going in on my middle finger with a layer of base coat gel, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. And then I'm taking the striping tape. So I already cut off a really long piece just because I was having such a hard time. But I'm going to just place it diagonally on this nail and kind of wrap it how I want. I'm going to use my cuticle nippers and cut off the excess and do a second line right underneath that one with the same piece of striping tape. To add in my striping tape to this design. So once the striping tape is placed, I am now taking a layer of top coat to seal it in, and then I will cure for 30 seconds. I did have a problem with it kind of staying down once it was cured, so off camera I had to cut off the excess that wouldn't stick down, just to make it look more like uniformed and nice, and not like have the striping tape just sticking up randomly. Then I'm taking Macquarit's rhinestone glue, and I'm just placing 2 dots on either side of the striping tape because I'm going to place just 2 gold rhinestones right into that gel and cure that for 30 seconds. Then I'm going in and just top coating over my index and my pinky nail, and I'll cure for 30 seconds. Off camera, I add on some cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the finished set. Such an absolute cute fall design. I love the color scheme. I love the maple leaves. The striping tape gave it a nice touch with just a touch of bling as well. But comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to all.